here to share a fun product with you that I really don't pay much attention to, but I kind of got sucked in the other day. So it is the Happy Patterns Decorative Masks. Now you'll notice when you open your Ziploc, I think they're about 6 by 6. There's 4 of them in here. So we've got one that's got some polka dots and says happy. And we've got, I don't know, this kind of funky background one. We've got the little diamond one. And then we've got the kind of stripes and circles one, and you'll see that on the card that I've got on my blog today. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to quickly use these, but using sponge stoppers. So I have got out, I'm going to use the diamond one, and I've just got an A2 card base. So this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock cut in half so that it's 5.5 by 8.5. And then it's just scored at 4 1/4. Sorry. And then I'm going to lay that over top. And I'm going to, for the sake of it today, I'm going to use my tip top taupe. I can't say that fast. It comes out as a jumble. Okay, so I've just got the sponge stoppers. Now I do, you'll see on here, I label mine. You can't read it in the video, but that one's Delightful Dijon, and I label all mine just so that I know kind of which one they go with. And then all I'm going to do is on here, I'm just going to rub it. Now the thing is you're going to get kind of variance in your shading, which is awesome. It just gives it a really natural look. Now I'm doing this straight on my countertop. Usually I would put a piece of white or put a piece of paper underneath just so I'm not getting ink all over my countertop, but it's just a classic ink, so I'm not stressing. It just washes off. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is continue rubbing just like that. You could blot it, you could do kind of however you feel most comfortable. Some people also use mister bottles. Just a second, go in here and I can show you what they look like. I have to admit, I end up wearing more of the ink than I do getting it where I want it on my card, so I tend to stick with the sponge stoppers. So now I'm going to stop talking because then I can high speed this. Okay, so now I'm just going to lift it off, and you can see you've got this amazing print on the back of your card. So you can do this and get all different kinds of effects. Now I'm going to try something with this one. So again, same size card base, okay? And I always just run my bone folder over it because it just keeps it lying flat when I go to use it. Now this one, I think I'm going to attempt this. We'll see if it works. I'm going to get crazy, and I'm going to try doing this with a few different colors of ink. So I've also got my Delightful Dijon, and I've got my Watermelon Wonder and my Tip Top Taupe. Okay, so let's try this. So I'm going to go down the first one using that Tip Top Taupe. Okay, I dare you right now. How many of you are trying to say that fast? Tip Top Taupe, Tip Top. Okay, next line, I'm going to go down with my Watermelon Wonder. Now this, obviously you've got to be a bit more careful if you're not using just all one color, because try not to get them to blend together. And then I'll do Delightful Dijon. Now that's not to say you have to cover your whole card front in this. So just for the sake of it, let's pull this off. And you can see you kind of have a really cute pattern on it already. Now I'm not done. I want to try this. So I'm going to put it back on, and then again I'm going to stop talking so that I can high speed this bad boy for you.